by Sun Cruiser and right here on the Big 1050 WTKA. This is the Chap On-Site Fueling Countdown and Kickoff, brought to you by Chap On-Site Fueling, driven by Brighton Ford, quenched by Bud Light, and fed by Sidecar Slider Bar. We have bumped the second half of Beat the Badgers because, Sam, we are now the shortest guys on the set by far.
Right.
So introduce our next guest and make us feel really short.
Yeah, man. So I think you guys know by now that when we do it on the Recruiting Roundup, we do it big. Now, over the years, I have talked about my brother now in the Chicagoland area. He called it the land. My brother Levi. So over the years, he has put me on players. He said a few years back, he said, Sam, my baby, Jamison Williams, he's going to be a guy. J-Mo turned out to be a guy. He brought a guy up to a camp over at Grand Valley State named Frank Ragnow. He said, Sam, this is going to be a guy. Frank turned out to be a guy. He said, Sam, this kid coming over to Michigan's camp named Trevor Keegan is going to be a guy. He turned out to be a guy. I went to Chicago one year. He said, Sam, let's go out to lunch with this kid and his dad. His name is J.J. McCarthy. He turned out to be a guy. And so Levi called me a couple days ago and he said, Sam, I got a kid coming up to visit Michigan, and I want you to put him on your show because he's going to be a guy. And I got another kid who's flying below the radar, but he's going to be a guy too. And the kid he's a young guy, but he's going to be a big-time ball player. His name is Kameron Mcgee. He is in the building. And the guy that's flying below the radar, named Terry Lee, be on the lookout for him. So let's start with Cam. Cam, 2028?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So already getting a lot of shine, getting a lot of attention. How many offers are you up to so far?
28 offers.
28 offers in the class of 2028. I mean, at this point, are you still excited by every offer, or is it getting to the point where you kind of expecting it?
No, I'm excited for everything. It's just a blessing. Each one is a blessing.
So as you talk about your game, kind of for people who haven't seen you play, give us an idea of what your style is, who you play like. Is there a player in college or the pros that you kind of compare yourself to or you try to emulate?
I'll probably say like a Micah Parsons, Abdul Carter, Kayvon Thibodeau, some guy that could fly off to edge, drop back in coverage, just versatile.
Okay, so influences as far as teams growing up. Was there a college that you grew up a fan of? I mean, is there a favorite that you have at this early point in your recruitment?
Nah.
Yeah. So somebody schooled you. Somebody schooled you already. So give me when did Michigan kind of start showing you interest and showing you love? And give me your early impressions of the Maize and Blue.
So I remember my freshman year, beginning of my freshman year, Michigan came. We were talking. Like, there was the first ever school I ever talked to, Michigan.
The first school you ever talked to?
Yes, sir.
Really?
Yes,
really?
Sir.
So all of the Chicago guys that they had over the, I mean, I mentioned JJ. They just got Mikael Blade in the last class, right? Yeah. Man, Nate is here now. He's getting some shine. So does that influence you at all that you see all these guys from the land doing their thing?
Yeah, those are all my guys. They telling me come here.
and then, I mean, you got guys at your school right now that are being recruited all over the country. Obviously, some of them getting recruited by Michigan. I mean, how is that kind of hitting you, the guys that are already committed some places, and obviously the guys that are getting recruited other places? Is any of them talking to you about maybe going to school with them?
Man, they coaches call us the 333. They want all me, Braden King, go wherever they want to go. Like, it's crazy. And we got Brother Rice graduate. He goes here. Trey Pierce. So we got a lot of Michigan fans.
So Trey, what is Trey saying? Give me how hard is Trey? Is he giving you the hard sell, the hard pitch, or is he taking it easy on you?
Nah, he taking it easy on me right now, but I know he gonna come harder.
All right, so Terry Lee. So here's the thing.
What's good?
I've noticed over the years as I've been following recruiting, I don't just talk to Levi. there's a guy over at Pitt named Archie Collins,
Right.
that I've been talking to a long time. Now, Archie went to Michigan State. I don't hold that against Archie. But one thing I know about Archie is he has an eye for talent. Avante Maddox,
Right.
he's a guy that Archie kind of knew before anybody was on. And then a guy that's here right now, Elijah Dotson. Before anybody was on E-Dot, Archie was on E-Dot. And then Michigan came in and got him, right? So I know that Archie is kind of checking for you, right? So if Archie checking for you, you must be about something. So kind of give me how your recruitment is going, and then tell me about your game, man. Is there a player in the college or the pro that you kind of pattern your game after you try to emulate?
My recruitment been going good so far. I've been getting recruited by a couple schools. A player I like is Patrick Surtain.
Okay.
And Jalen Wren.
Okay.
All
right. So as far as visits are concerned, I know obviously you here at Michigan. Any other schools that you've been to or you plan to get out to?
I've been to Pitt. I plan on going to Florida. And those are the two right now.
Okay. All right. So what about you two? Obviously cousins, family,
right?
But obviously that's a big thing. Do you guys talk about trying to go to school together, or is that not necessarily a big deal?
I mean, the goal is to get to the high level, but if we could go to school together, then that'd be great.
Okay.
Like if we could come to Michigan, that'd be great. But
okay. All right. So Cam, it's a long road. Recruiting is a marathon, right?
Yeah.
You got a long time before you got to make a decision. But let's pretend that you're at that point where you're getting ready to make a choice. When you do that, what are going to be the biggest factors in that choice?
Well, obviously school, because school comes first before everything. So with school, if they got what I want to major in, and then if they could develop me to go to the next level. Everybody want to play in the next level. Everybody want to get to the NFL. So just if they could develop me, if they got my education and I could get my education right, I think the school would be the fit for me.
Have you gotten a real vibe with Coach Espo yet? I mean, have you gotten a chance to talk to him very much?
Yeah, I did. I met his son.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So what's the vibe like with Coach Espo so far?
It's like family, like home. He came in, he treated me like family. Even when he first met me, he treated me like family, firm handshake, hug, just family.
Okay, what about Coach Moore?
Same thing.
Okay, and so one thing I didn't hear you say was distance from home. Is distance from home? Because, Michigan is close to home. Is that going to be a factor for you, or is that not a big deal?
It's most likely going to be a factor, Okay. I don't like to go far from my mama.
Okay, there we go, Mom. Mom want to keep it close. All right. So, Terry, what about you? What are the factors for you?
I don't really got a problem going far for school. Like I really play anywhere that give me the opportunity to play.
Okay. All right. So let's talk about your seasons before we let you go. Kind of give me how things going for you guys on the football field this year.
Well, we can start off with me. Brother Ice, we're 5-1 right now. Lost to Powerhouse Mount Carmel last night. It's okay. But no, our season's going really good. We got a really great team, really great squad. Defense, best defense in the state, if you ask me.
Mm-hmm.
So, our offense is very underrated too. We got ballers everywhere there too. But, starting off 5-1, hopefully to play till Thanksgiving.
And you, Terry, how things going for you on the football field?
Season so far, it's going amazing. We are 3-1 right now. We play tomorrow.
Okay.
But everything going good.
All right, man. And then last thing for you guys, no player goes this recruiting journey alone. You obviously have a lot of great support, definitely from Mom. So shout out to the people who helped you get here, man.
Shout out to my mom. Shout out to my pops out there, man. They got me through a lot.
Shout out to my mom, really. Shout out to Coach Brown. Shout out to Coach Q.
All right. There you go. Recruiting Roundup in the books. Appreciate you guys for making it on by. We definitely going to be checking for you guys.
Let's hear for these young men, Cam McGee and Terry Lee. And listen after the game for the drive of the game brought to you by Brighton Ford on the Retirement Income Solutions wrap-up show live from Oscar's Sports and Grill in Saline and on the Big 1050 WTK. Coming up next, hour number 3 of the Chap On-Site Fueling Countdown and Kickoff live from the Bud Light Fitters Lounge and on the Big 1050 WTK.
Clear.
Which is this is mic 2, right? Yeah. All right, last chance if you're looking.